page 42. I know I don't have this thing set properly, but I'm going to move us if I can. Yes, I can. Ooh, look at that. I finally got, there we go. And then I'm going to move this if I can. No, I can't. Okay.
You make it bigger, Joan? It's very small.
I gotta move us first.
Okay.
I'll make it bigger. I'm doing that. I got on today. Listen. As I've explained to people, I love the teaching. The computer is another piece of work. Let me move us. There we go. Now I can probably make this bigger. How's that?
Good.
Okay. We had this letter, right? We had the cuff.
Cuff, yes.
Sound. It's the same as the kuf. It has the same sound. For example, if we look right here, what are these two words here?
Likarat.
Bala.
What's that from?
The Shabbos Queen, Shabbat Queen. Look, this is the prayer.
What's the name of the prayer? Remember? L'chadodé.
L'chadodé.
Okay, so you can see there are the two letters that have the same sound. Are there any questions on this page? Look down at the bottom here.
I just found it really hard to remember. I studied several times and I just forget. I have to go back and look at this little key here because it's hard. I just can't keep it in my brain, but that's just me.
Well, it's just a matter of going over it and going over it. Let's look at this bottom of the page here.
Yeah.
We've got the two letters that have the same sound, ka. We have the two letters that have the same sound here, ha. And then we have the hey, which looks similar to the ha, but it's open. And it's silent, or it's ha, an H sound at the beginning of a word. I know it's hard to remember them all, but is this clear? Everything in this box. Do you understand everything in this box?
Yes.
Yes.
Hillary?
You keep going and I'll figure it out.
I just want to make sure you've got it figured out before I go on. I don't want to go to the next page so I know
Can we sound out some of the sentences?
Can we? Okay, Bonnie, go.
Which one? Which one?
Choose one.
I'm sorry, which one?
You choose the number.
I'll do 11.
Okay.
Mikal, Ha'amim.
Good. I will tell you that one word is cold.
Cold.
There are a few times it's a larger vowel and it's a cold, but I don't want to confuse you. Right now, you know that as a. Okay, who wants to choose another line?
Which one's cold?
Line 11, Mikol.
Mikol.
It's not cow, it's coal.
That's a coal?
It looks like cow.
Right.
But it's one of the, how do I explain this?
Coal. Yeah.
There are a few words that are pronounced coal, instead of ah. If you pronounce it cow, nobody's going to hang you. But I'm just trying to tell you, you will hear it done the other way. Okay, who's going to choose another line, or am I going to choose? Hillary, what line?
12.
Oh.
He banu baharta.
What's the second letter in the last word?
I don't know. Bahad. Dot. Bihada.
What's this letter?
Or ta. No. It's an H.
It's right here.
Well, I don't want to.
I don't know if you have any.
Yeah, I did this my own. So it's ba-kad, ta.
No, this is a chet.
Okay, bahata.
Baharta. These are all from prayers. Baharta.
Bahad.
Bahar. It's a race.
Bahadta.
It's a race.
It's a race, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hillary's not pronouncing that.
Hillary has been gone like for 5 years. Feels like a beginner again.
That's okay. She's back.
All right. But
you're entitled to make mistakes.
It's okay. The first letter is a va, isn't it? Va?
Yeah.
It's va.
Okay. Vaharta.
Vaharta, yes. Okay. Everybody see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what does it mean, Joan?
Right. What?
What does it mean?
Oh boy, don't do that to me. Vaharta.
Okay, I'll let you off the hook. It's okay.
We came Vaharta. You gave us, I think it's Ivan Vaharta. It's in the Kiddush. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I have to go look it up.
That's okay.
My Hebrew is not 100% understood. Okay. I want to know who's brave to try line 10. Now that you're all chosen the short lines. Who haven't I heard from?
Teresa, I'll try it.
Oh, I'm really losing people. What's happening?
Line 10, right? Is that what you said?
I said line 10, and I'm going to try to get everybody back in, and I will, I'm sure, eventually. Yes, line 10. Go ahead, Teresa.
Kihu Yom Tahila.
Good.
Mikra.
Mikra.
Oh gosh.
The Mikra.
No, what's left? What's this vowel?
Oh, I can't read it, so it's too small. It's right. La Mikrae Kodesh. Okay.
Good.
It looked like a
Kiddush. Think of the Kiddush, guys.
Gosh.
Okay.
There it is. This is the Kiddush.
All right.
All right. Can we go on to the next page?
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, is this something that you can work on your own now if as needed? Or do we need to spend more time on it? I want to know how you feel about it.
I think we can move.
Okay, is that a vote all the way?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to the shin. And the shin. 2 more letters that look alike, but are not the same. We have the shin, which is a sh, and we have the sin, which is an S sound. The only difference is where the dot is placed. If there were no vowels, you would have to know Hebrew to know which one it is, because that's one of the vowels. But there's a word that you've seen about 7,000 times or more. What is that?
Shema.
Shema. And what's this one?
Shabbat.
And what's this one?
Shalom.
Shalom.
See how smart you are? You know that letter. Okay, let's move on. These are all letters, words you know. What's this word?
Israel.
Well, let's do it in Hebrew, ladies.
Yeah.
What is it?
Israel.
Israel. There's a sin, not a shin, because the dot is over here. Again, what's this one?
Israel.
And what is this one?
Israel.
Oh, I want to hear the Hebrew.
Israel.
Yeah, somebody there is trying to speak in the English. What's the English?
Israel.
Israel, of course. Ooh. Who wants to read line 3?
Shema Israel. Okay, I'll do it.
Go.
Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. See, that H is a chad, and that bothers me.
It's closed. It's not an H, it's a H. Okay.
Echad.
Yes.
Echad.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope you were reading it.
Yeah.
Okay, and not just reciting it, because this is something that you know. But yeah, exactly, you can read the Shema now. Isn't that incredible?
Yes.
And you know the song, I'm Yisrael Chai, I'm Yisrael Chai, I'm Yisrael, I'm Yisrael, I'm Yisrael Chai. How do you like that? Let's see what else. I gotta get this. I'm gonna see if I can move you guys out of the, how do I move this? What, you know what? No, that didn't help.
I have a question.
Page over, and I can't do this.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, I must.
Okay, so the ha, when I see the ha, it's at the beginning of the word, it's pronounced ha. When I see the ha at the end of the word, is a ha, is a ha.
All right. When you see the chet, the ha,
Yeah.
anytime, beginning and middle, anywhere, it's ha.
Ha.
Okay. When you see the hey,
Right. Oh, it's closed. Okay.
no, it's open now.
I mean, it's
Open.
like that, but the ha is not.
Okay, the chet is closed, the hey is
Got
open.
it. That makes
When
sense.
you see the hey at the end of a word, here, right here, it's silent.
And the,
If
okay.
it's anywhere else, you pronounce it.
Got it.
How
That makes, okay, now that makes sense.
Is everyone with me? And do you all understand what this is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's one of the many, many, many ways of writing God's name without writing it. Okay? Like G-O-D is not really a bad thing to say, but some people put a hyphen in the middle. The real name, I don't know which one is really considered the one that you, I think it's the yud, the two yuds. It's the one which you can't pronounce. That's the one where you can, is God's name. I'm trying to get this page over, and I've got to move us. Now, how am I going to do that? Let's see. What I want. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I got it. All right, I am going on to the shin. All right, here we are. The shin and the sin. I still don't have the whole page. Okay. Okay, let's look at the words we can see. What's the, who could read these three words? Teresa, read these three words, please.
Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Excellent. You recognize it?
Yes.
What? Okay, Bonnie, these two.
Shabbat, Kad, Shekha.
Good. The two Shvat. Oh, that's wonderful. Very good. Okay, I haven't got the whole thing. What's this one word? Who hasn't read? Hillary, what's this?
Line 10.
Word. I can't get the whole line 10 out. I can get us out. I could see all of line 10.
Okay.
What's this?
Shemet. Shemet.
All right.
None. Wait.
Yeah.
Shemet. Not no.
Yes. Shema. What's this last letter?
Shemet.
No.
No, it's nun. Shman. Shman. Shman? No.
Stop.
Shemet.
A nun. Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
A nun is a straight line.
Yeah, that's
this
not.
Is a
Final cuff.
Final cuff. So the final cuff always has a vowel. It may be a silent vowel, but it always has a vowel.
Right.
Well,
Shema.
Shema. Ha.
Shmecha.
Okay. It's a chaf sofi. Final cuff. Shemecha. What's this one?
Don't ask me. Bamitsi.
Okay, this no vowel.
Bamitso.
No, it can't be O because there's no vowel. There's no consonant if you do that. It's bamitz.
Vo te cha.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's a hard word, and you read it. Bamitz votecha. Okay, so what's this one? Let's have somebody else.
Thank you.
Who haven't I cut? I've got someone who's not in the picture. Who's not in the picture. Hillary, buddy. Teresa.
A mitzvot tav.
The mitzvot tav. Okay, good. Oh, I got the whole page. I've got this all at the bottom. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I think this is all we are today because Rochelle's just listening. Okay. Line 7. Who's brave? Bonnie?
Okay. Shabbat, Kadsho.
Now this next one.
Shabbat, Kad Shecha.
Wow. All right, let's go over here to the sins. We've got some sins over here. We've also got some, let's look at this one. We've got shin and sin in this line. This is Torah.
Shet.
Yamim.
Yamim. Yasha. Asa. Adonai.
Yes, in 6 days God made the earth. That's
wow.
That's out of Bereshit. Okay. Asher.
Asher. Baray.
Watch your mouth.
Baray.
Elohim.
Elohim.
Elohim. What's Elohim?
Elohim is something important.
Yeah.
Very important.
Lord. Heaven.
Hillary?
God, the world.
It's a name for God.
Yeah,
Lord.
For God. Elohim.
The God.
For God. So let's read the line again.
Asher. Baray. Elohim.
Want to hear every syllable? So we've had the shin and we've had the sin.
Right, go.
Okay, it's not hard. You can do it.
La'asot. So that comes from a prayer.
Yeah, all of these words come from a prayer.
La'asot.
Yeah, it does come from a prayer, and I'm drawing the blank.
Oh, this whole book is a Friday night service prayer because I did that.
Exactly. Everything here is from Friday night service or something. Well, no, when they say in 6 days the God made the earth, that's not exactly Friday night, but unless you read Torah at your synagogue on Friday night, that's pretty much a reformed thing to do that, which is fine. I mean, okay, I don't know who's reading, but that's good.
That's me. I'm just trying to the
I know what line we're on.
19.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Na'asha. Excellent. Na'asha. Sa. It's a sin.
Yeah.
Over here. Now, this is simply something you're going to, the sin and the shin, you're just going to have to practice. I mean, there's nothing more we can do with that. Let's go on.
Not sight words yet.
What?
They're not sight words yet. They're going to have to.
Well, you've got some sight words. You do have some sight words. You read Shabbat, you read Yisrael, you read Yerushalayim. You've read sight words.
Right.
Now let's get a new letter that's totally new. Zion. Daycare. It's actually, the way this book was written, they threw it in there earlier. And I think I had to tell you what it was. But that's okay.
Here.
All right. What's this word right here? Who's playing?
Say.
Azusa.
What's that? I'm looking at this word right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mezuzah.
Okay, so what is the, let's take what we've learned. What does this say? Ladies, stop. We're small and we can all talk at once, but I still need you to think. Look, we always blend into a spot. I'm hearing syllables sort of scattered around there. Tav, tam. Tav, tam.
Mazut.
Oh, read it carefully.
Mezo.
That's the word we just had.
Mezuzah. Mezuzot.
Plural.
Beitach. Beitecha.
Okay, I'm going to read it. I want you to listen.
Okay.
You're all reading parts of it. It's hard because we're a small group and we're all reading at once. Tav tam. Al mezuzot beitecha.
Beitecha.
Beitecha. What is all that all about? This. Let's see if you can figure it out. This root kaf ta vav means right. You know what a mezuzah is? A bayit is a house.
Yeah, bye.
So what's this?
On the right side of the house, you put the mezuzah.
Well, it doesn't say the right side of the house, but that was a good guess. I like that. You're going to put the mezuzah on your house.
On the house. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at this one. We're getting that, just the new letter here. What is this one?
So,
Or. So.
Ta.
Wait a minute, the new letter.
Da.
Saru.
Darua.
La. Zadik.
Latzadik. Great. I don't know. Is somebody hiding behind it? I don't know if everybody's doing this or not. Or this is also a song here. Or Zarua Latzadik. You hear that very often as a song. Okay, you guys are doing great. Let's look at this one.
Say.
I want to hear the vowel.
Zibaron.
Zikaron.
God, this is
Diane is. Yeah, I'm looking at my list here. Is Diane with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't see you, so I.
Okay.
You're reading with us, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I've got everybody who I'm supposed to be.
God bless you.
Thank you.
4 or 5. Okay.
Zikaron.
So who else am I not? Karen, I see. From time to time. All right. This is ridiculous. Zikaron. All right. That's memory. You remember a memory. Zikaron. Somebody read it perfectly.
Yeah.
That was Karen.
Remembering the creation. Okay, what's this one?
Wait, let's go over that again. Karen was perfect. I'm trying. Zikaron. La. So. La azet.
Say.
The
sheet. Bereshit.
Bereshit is the first word in the Torah.
In the beginning.
Okay. It's been translated 700,000 ways. In the beginning is probably the most common, but then people say that's not what it means. I don't think it matters what it means, but it is the first word of the Torah. So this says, remembering the doing of Bereshit, of that, the creation. Now this one is this is remembrance, zikaron. Zecher comes from the same root. So who can tell me what this, read this and tell me what it means? Raise your hand or call out, don't just read it. Diane Mashup, I can't see you. Can you read this?
Techal.
Look at your vowels, sweetheart.
Is that a Z? I can't. L, or is that an R or a D?
That's a resh.
Resh.
A lamed looks like this.
Yeah. L.
No. Look at the vowel. Look at the vowel. What's this letter?
Ka.
No.
K.
It
K.
has, Diane, stop. It has no dot in it. If it had a dot, it could be
B or B.
If it had a dot in it, it would have a K sound. It's a
Che.
Zecher.
Zeher. Okay, Zeher.
If you pronounce it, that's fine, but I want you to know it's the ch. Zeher.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Li, Z, At, Mi, Vo.
Blend.
Meds.
Blend.
Meds. Rayam. Mitzrayim.
What's Mitzrayim?
Okay.
Mitzrayim.
Yeah, you recognize the word. It means Egypt. So we're remembering the going out from Egypt.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You recognize words. You really recognize. Okay. Now, if you go to Friday night services, you recognize this phrase.
Meets.
Bonnie. Let's hear Bonnie this time.
Okay. Meets more.
It's not sa. It's not a ts or a tz. It's just a z.
Meets more. Sheer. La yom. Ha Shabbat.
La om. Not la.
Not Leom.
Yeah, you read it right, Bonnie.
Okay.
But part of the song is la. I mean, when we chant it, it's la. I mean.
Well, if you do it that way, it's wrong. It's Leom.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Ms. Moshe Leom HaShabbat. Yes, you do chant that, and I'm not going to cry because
I'm going ahead of myself without knowing.
No, you're absolutely right. You chant it on Friday night. Everything we're going to get from now on is definitely toward the Friday night service. Okay. We did these Zecher L'Tziat Mitzrayim, and are there any questions about that? That's a Zion. It's a new letter. It's a Z. So we've had 3 new letters. We've had the Shin and the Sin, which is really the same letter, but just different forms. The Zion, and I would like to get to.
Ooh.
Huh.
Anyway. What's the first page? What's the title?
Kadush.
Kadush.
What's that?
The
Prayer.
Prayer over Friday night service.
Prayer over what?
Over wine, I think.
Oh, the prayer. What part of it is over wine?
The first line is over the wine.
Right. The first line is over the wine. And what's the second and the third and the fourth lines all about?
Asher Kedeshanu v'vitzvoto v'tivana shel Vasha Kadosh.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei borei pri hagafen.
Going.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu mitzvotav v'si vitzra.
What's this word?
Like
what's this word right here?
Z.
What's the word?
V.
Ratza.
Ratza. Vanu. Va. Shabbat. Kadosh. Ba. Ha. Va. Va.
Not
Ratzon.
Ratzon.
He knew. He. La knew. Elohinu. Zikaron. La. Lam. So. La. Lam. Shem.
Say.
What are we reading?
A
lot of you are you're doing it almost by memory. You see a word or a phrase and you keep going by almost by memory. And then when you let it, that stumps you, you stop. Why is this so familiar?
What's the blessings before you eat after Shabbat?
Before you, it's the Kiddush, folks.
Right, I know that,
It's
but
the
we,
Friday night Kiddush.
right.
So this is before you eat on Shabbat, this is what you say. This is the Friday night Kiddush.
This is the long version of it. Okay.
What do you mean by the long version?
Well, usually you just say the first line.
Well, that's if you want to just bless the wine. But
okay.
if you're going to say a thing, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavonu v'shabbat kadsho v'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh v'reishi ki hu yom techila l'mikra kodesh zecher l'siyat mitzrayim. And then everybody sings.
Right, and then we have
Miko ha'amim v'shabbat down
cool.
You realize what you just did? You read the Friday night Kiddush. Part of it was just out of your head because you've heard it 100,000 times, but you were reading it. And now you can take this book or your Siddur or anything you want and read this. And when you have Friday night dinner, if you want to do the whole Kiddush, you can. If you want to do Stuvarei Pri Hagafen or the blessing over the bread, which we haven't done yet, you can just do that. Or you can do the whole thing. And at Friday night service, you'll certainly hear this done. Questions?
Wow.
No? Everybody's with me?
Love.
Go on.
We've
We've got all these, no, these are all the same things we just did. And please look here. The two yuds. In actual prayer, this is pronounced Adonai. This is God's name. I'm doing it with my finger. This is so stupid of me. I'm sorry. This is God's name. We don't pronounce it. It can be spelled not 3 different ways, but about 7 different ways. But this little two yuds, which we can't pronounce, it's not pronounceable, is God's name. We pronounce it Adonai. The Orthodox will say Hashem because they don't want to eat with the name. They don't even want to say Adonai. But we pretty much say Adonai in the conservative movement with no problem. All of these phrases are out of the Kiddush. You just did the whole Kiddush. You can do it. Now, moving along. Let's do one more letter.
I'm still having problems with other letters.
Which ones are you having problems with?
All the ones I've missed, so I'll work on it.
You can get it. I know you can.
It's
all there and you can do it. Look, let's do one more letter.
Okay. I'm fine, but it's like, I'm good.
You're all fine. I'm not worried about any of you. I know you're all fine. I'm just sorry we lost Laura because she was doing so well. She's off to the beach. What can I tell you?
And go to the beach.
Yeah, I don't like the beach. I live near the beach. I don't like the beach. But what can I tell you? Everybody's got their own. Okay, this is Tet. T. So let's practice. I am going to call on Diane. Would you? I've got 2 Diane. No, I've only got 1 Diane here today. Okay, Diane Mashup. Would you please read line 1?
Ta, te, ti, ti, te, ta, to, to, two.
Wow. Anyone else want to try it? Bonnie, I know you'd love to.
Sure. Ta, te, ti, ti, te, te, ta, ta, to, two.
Teresa.
Ta, ta, ti, te, ta,
Teresa, I've lost you. Start again.
ta, ta, ti, ti, te, te, ta, ta, to, two.
Hillary.
T, te, ti, ti, te, te, ta, ta, to, two.
Okay, you all passed the test. What I wanted to see there is how well you know your vowels. Now you all do know your vowels. So you shouldn't get rattled when you see them in a word. You obviously all know your vowels because you went through that very fluently. And that's what I was checking. I want to make sure that you weren't confusing your vowels. Okay. Let's look at line 3. I want to volunteer, or I'll have to volunteer.
I'll try it.
Go, Bonnie.
Okay. T, mish, I'm sorry, wait a minute.
That's right.
Mishpatim, Torah.
Sight word.
Umitzi.
Oh, meat.
No.
There's no.
Mitzvot.
Mitzvot. Good.
Mitzvot.
Keep going.
Chukim. Umish.
How?
Patim. Ota nu.
Val, come on, you know your vowels.
Limata.
Very good.
God.
That's not easy Hebrew, and you just read it almost fluently. And it's all about Torah, and mitzvot are commandments. Mitzvah is not a good deed with the commandment, ladies. Torah, mitzvot, Torah, and commandments. Chukim and mishpatim are two different words for commandments, things that you're supposed to do. Laws, that's the word I want. Chukim and mishpatim. Chukim are laws that there's no reason for them, but you have to do them. Mishpatim are laws that you taught us. So these are all things that you see all the time in the Siddur. And you're reading part of it just because you remember the words, and that's great. That was as difficult a line as you're going to find. Yeah, we've still got some time. This is great. Let's look at line 4. Who wants to try line 4? Diane. You're hiding. I can't see you. Go ahead. Let me get over here with you. Okay. Key.
Oh, okay. You want me to do there? Okay. I was doing it from the beginning. Ki, va, lish, pot, ha, ra, etch,
word again.
Ha, retzon.
No. Just blend.
Res.
Listen, Diane. Ha, retz. The word here.
Oh, ha, retz.
Good.
Okay. Isha,
no, blend.
Ish.
Yeesh. I want to hear the yud.
Ish.
Yeesh. Yud.
Yeesh. Pot. Teva.
How? You know you got. Te.
Va.
What's that vowel?
A.
Why are you reading it out?
All. Tay. Ball.
No, what's this vowel?
A.
So why, how are you?
Ball.
No, you just told me it's A.
A. Say the word.
Tayvale.
Tayvale. Okay, Tayvale.
Tell me the vowel is A, and then you would pronounce it.
I know. Yeah. What can I say?
The tongue twister.
The brain and the mouth do not do the same thing sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, we all do crazy things and we all forget things. And as we get younger, I was trying to call somebody today and I couldn't remember her name. I mean, that's so. I excuse anything if I can do that crazy thing. Okay, so the word is
Taval.
No, look at the vowel, sweetheart. Look at the vowel.
Te, va.
Look at the vowel.
Vowel.
The same vowel.
Because Keene in Utah. There.
Who can help her?
Vale, like Vale, like because Keene. Vale. Like
hey, Vale, I heard it.
Vale.
Go.
Vale.
Keep going.
Zek.
But Sedek.
Sedek. Meme.
Vowel.
Meme.
Thank you. So the word is
meme.
No, listen, when you have a shvat, the beginning of the word, the. Not va, the. The shvat is a silent vowel. You don't give it that much energy. The,
meme. Okay. My
vowel.
Be, mo, na, ho.
That's the hardest word on the line, and you just went right through it. And everybody remembers that you should have a shva over here. If you don't, you ignore it. If it's added to the vowel. The reason for it is it probably should be grammatically under the aleph should be a shva, but you can't pronounce it, so they do it that way. So they combine vowel. Okay, you've got 2 more words, Diane.
Isn't that line 6?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you.
That's okay.
Do line 6. I want to hear you do line 6.
Shab.
Look where the dot is.
Oh, Sheba.
Wait, stop. Don't panic. Where is the dot? So is that a sh or a s?
Sa.
All right.
Sab. New. A new.
Sab a new. Perfect. Go on.
Me to echa.
Me too vecha. Me too vecha.
Vecha.
Okay, this was not easy stuff.
Wait, Joan, can you go over the last word on line 5? I'm not sure I heard the pronunciation.
Ve'emunato. Ve'emunato.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Say it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ve'emunato.
Perfect. Okay, now I want you all not to say anything, but to look at line 7 and see if it resonates with you. Don't say it out loud. Just say if it resonates with you. I'm not seeing Karen and I'm not seeing Diane. Okay,
I'm here.
I know you're here, but I don't see you, and I'm trying to see who I'm not calling on because I don't see you. That's all right. My computer skills don't always help. Does that line 7 resonate with anybody?
Yes.
Who said that?
Karen.
Karen, read it.
I'm not sure where it comes from, but I know it.
Sure you do. What is it?
V'taher lebeinu la'avtacha be'emet.
Exactly. V'taher lebeinu, v'taher lebeinu, v'taher lebeinu le'avtacha be'emet. It's done as a song too. Okay.
So what's the last word?
Be'emet.
That. I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused with my B's. That's why.
Beth and Matt. If it's a dot, it's a B. Beth.
I know. I gotta get used to that.
Line 6 is just to say, don't get confused when you see with the vav, the vav being the vowel, or just the dot, it's the same thing. So to, ta, fot is exactly the same as to, ta, fot.
To, ka, to,
Ta,
fot.
Exactly the same. It's written this way. To, ta, fot. Is that okay with everyone? You all understand that this is the same as this. Is there anybody who is confused about the fact that this is the same as this? Including the two people I can't see. You're all with me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, I heard you both. Okay. Okay. I want to hear from Karen. Line 9.
Yeah.
Karen?
Is that Karen?
I want to hear Karen.
Okay. Vahaye.
What's this vowel?
You.
Yeah, thank you. So word is?
Vahayu. Litotafot. Bain. Anechem.
Vowels.
Anechem.
Anechem. Good. Anybody recognize what that's from? That is part of the third paragraph of the Shema, and it talks about tefillin. You put totafota tefillin between your eyes. It's what men do. Some women do it. I tried it once. It was not comfortable for me, but it's men wearing tefillin, which they do only weekdays. They do not do it on Shabbat. But that is the third part that is from the third paragraph of the Shema, which I'm sure you've read or heard many, many times. Okay, this is a good chart for us to look at. For all intensive purposes, these are all pronounced T. Now, if you've got somebody, Ashkenazi background, an older person perhaps, or you go to Chabad, this is going to have an S sound. What's a word where you find that all the time? Shabbat or Shabbos. Shabbos is the Yiddish, but this is when this is an S sound. So these are all pronounced T for our purposes. And these are all words which you probably should know. This one is?
Talit.
Talit.
What's talit?
Talit.
Talis. A talit. That's the Hebrew for talis. What's this?
Torah.
I just told you what this is. What is this? Remember?
Totafot.
Tefillin. Probably something you'll never mess with, but what men wear during the week. For the morning service during the week. Not on Shabbat. Totafot. Okay, what's this? These two words.
Near Tamid.
What's the near Tamid?
That's
It's the light. It's eternal
light.
The eternal light, the one that was always in, unless the electricity goes off these days, it's always lit in the synagogue, right?
Yeah.
They are electric today in most cases, so yeah, they probably do go off. What's this word?
Tefillah.
Tefillin.
It's the same as totafot. Okay, what's this?
Tov.
Tova.
Does anybody know the difference? I'm throwing too much at you, but I'm gonna. If it goes over your head and you don't like it, forget it. Does anyone know the difference between tov and tova?
Female, male.
Exactly. Hebrew has different. has a different form for the female than for the male word. Tov is masculine, tova is feminine. The ahe ending is always feminine. Okay.
What does that mean, Joan?
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Tov ma'od.
Tov, oh, very good. Ma'od is very. How do you like that? That's a phrase you could read. You could read ma'od. You've had those letters. What's this?
Emet.
What's that mean?
Truth.
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 Good truth.
What's this?
But
Read.
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 Does that ring a bell with anyone? Read?
Yes.
What?
Bris.
Yeah, it really means covenant. But the bris is a brit. Exactly.
Read.
The
Read the
bris,
law.
because it's covenant. No, covenant. Brit is a covenant. And that's why it's the brit. Isn't that what the bris is? It's a covenant between God and man that we do for our baby boys. Okay, I'm not going on. Oh, I am going on because you can read
it's 11
this.
o'clock and I have to go to work.
I am going to ask you to read this page on your own, and we are going to start on page 47.
Okay.
Good job today, ladies. We'll start on page 47. What's the word at the top of the page?
Shema.
Shema.
Sight word. Good job today. I will see you all next week.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Joan. Have a great week.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Bye.